What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. First off, let me start off by saying good luck to the Dublin High School Fighting Irish. Bring back home the title to Lawrence County. All right. So with that being said, we're going to start my question answer. I've got a funny story at the end about me, my little media pass. I don't know if all y'all got me on Snapchat, but I got a funny story. So the first question is, when deaf people see somebody yawning, do they think they're screaming? Okay, so yeah, I'd have to say yes, they do. I think that's pretty funny, actually. It came from my buddy Casey Pittman. Yeah, I guess they would, because I can't hear anything, so I guess they would think they're screaming at them. What do you think about the rumor of Dan Mullen possibly going to Dallas to coach pro? I don't know if you can see, but I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. So I'm kind of torn here. I really prefer college football, so I hope Dan Mullen stays. He's done a phenomenal job at Florida. The only thing he hasn't done is beat Georgia. Until we start recruiting better, I don't know if we're going to beat Georgia in the near future or not. I think this class is really shaping up to be something special, this 2020 class. We'll see where we finish up. But as far as Dan Mullen going pro, I think he'd be a great pro coach, but I don't want to see him go pro. I'd rather him stay at Florida. I also heard that Dallas is looking at Lincoln Riley, the coach of Oklahoma, and Urban Meyer. Either one of those two I'm fine with. Jason Garrett's got to go, though. So there's my thoughts on that. Another one, if you're going down the river going 5 miles per hour and the wheels fall off your canoe, how much pancake mix would it take to patch the roof? I'd say at least 1 liter. Next one is cereal soup. That's interesting. I don't really know what qualifications something has to meet to be soup, but I would guess, I would say no, because that's a tough one. Maybe it is soup. I don't know. I'll do some research and I'll come back to that one at another time. Next one, what do you think about FSU hiring Mike Norvell? Mike Norvell, let's see the comments on this. Okay, we got a little smack talking between two of my buddies. One's a Georgia Tech fan, one is a Florida State fan. Jeff Sims decommitted from Florida State, and he's probably going to Georgia Tech. So they're talking a little bit of crap. I think Norvell is probably the best hire FSU could get. They had lofty expectations. They wanted Bob Stoops, James Franklin, and that just wasn't, I didn't ever think that was a possibility. So I think they did a decent job hiring him. He's had success everywhere he's been. It looks like he's going to get a lot of his staff back from a couple of years ago when Memphis really made a good run. I think they won 11 games one year. The biggest question mark with him will be recruiting in the South, especially in Florida. You gotta dominate Florida to be successful down there. I do like the hire, though. I think it's the best they could have done. Maybe Matt Campbell maybe would have been a little bit better, but Mike Norvell, so far he seems good. He has a real lisp, like a bad lisp, though. It's kind of annoying. But Mike Norvell's not going to be a bad hire. So depends on who he gets as his coordinators as to how that hire goes, how quickly he can get it turned around. I think it's only a matter of time, though. Next question. Do you think Jake Fromm will enter the draft this year, or will he return for another year? Okay, interesting question. With the way things played out this year, I think he's definitely going to come back. I think when he gets his draft grade back, he'll see that he needs another year to put some more big plays on film. He'll have another year with those same wide receivers, Pickens, Blaylock. A lot of those guys are coming back. I think he needs another year. If they would have won the national championship and he would have played a lot better here in the last couple of games, I think he would have went. And I think he's going to be a great NFL talent. But as of right now, I do not think he will go to the draft. I think he comes back, and that's bad news for us because we've never beat him. Okay, what do you think about Odell Beckham Jr.'s future will be next season? Another team or with the Browns? Also, what team may be a good fit? There are several teams that need wide receivers, including Dallas, my team. We need receivers. We got Amari Cooper. We got Michael Gallup. They're decent, but we're lacking the absolutely explosive playmaker like OBJ. Honestly, I think OBJ comes back to the Browns next year. Baker Mayfield struggled this year at times. Yeah, I think that team has potential to be very good, especially with Odell. So I think he's going to be back with the Browns. But there's several teams. I mean, just about he'd be a good fit with every team. The kid can play ball. All right. And the last one. Lee Smith wants to know my take on Hot Atlanta being on fire. Okay, so me and Lee, we used to work together. That's my buddy, big Tech fan. I told him when they hired Jeff Collins, they were getting a winner and a good recruiter. This year he definitely struggled, had his struggles, but you got to look at that roster, man. He came into kind of what Mike Norvell is walking into, a dumpster roster. They've got some good players, but they're not built for that system. So he still had a lot of the read option and a little bit of the spread option that he was still running, which isn't typically what he runs. When he gets his recruits, guys, that defense is going to be serious. And with the guys he's getting on offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, I want to talk about him for a minute. Florida is on him hot. He's a running back, 4-star out of Dalton, Georgia. Guys, this guy is the real deal. He's going to be the next big thing. There's a couple good backs in this class. You got the guy that committed to Georgia, I can't remember his name. He's a beast. And then you got DeMarcus Bowman, the Clemson commit that Florida's on hard too. And then I think there's 3 really good ones. I think Jahmyr Gibbs is that third one. The guy he really loves Tech, and I'll tell you why, and tell you why I respect that. He likes Tech because Tech offered him when he wasn't a 4-star, before he got his 4-star. So that's why, I mean, they've been on him since the word go. The guy can play. So the recruiting is taking off in Atlanta. Who don't want to go play in Atlanta? I mean, Atlanta's a fun city. Jeff Collins is going to be fun to watch in the future. I'm telling you, be on the lookout for Georgia Tech. Probably not this year or the next year, but that 3rd season or 4th season, watch out for him. He did an awesome job at Temple. The guy's a winner. He used to be DC at Florida. He recruits well. Great coach. The kids love him. So that'll be interesting to see where that goes. All right, so that's all the question and answers. But I've got to tell y'all, let me see if I can pull up my email. Okay, so I was going to the Dublin game today. I ended up deciding not to go because I got an email from GHSA. And basically what happened is, if you have me on Snapchat, let me see if I don't have my little fake media pass with me, but I made a fake media pass. It's a joke, guys. I was going to try to go on the field with it, but I know they were probably going to turn me down. But this guy really didn't know it was a joke. Apparently somebody turned me in off Snapchat. Probably one of you guys watching right now. All right, so the guy emailed me. His name's Stephen Figueroa, Director of Media Relations, GHSA. So he told me, he said, it's been brought to my attention that you were trying to get on the sideline of the AA championship game with a faulty media pass. Each participating school was given 2 field photo passes to give to whoever they wished to be on the sideline shooting their games. If you can get one of those passes, you are good to go. If you cannot, I would not attend the game. We do not credential any other media except newspaper and TV photographers covering the game. But no one, including you, is allowed to video the games except the schools for their coaching shows anyway. GPB has exclusive video rights to the finals. So basically what he's telling me is, he's advised me not to show up. I guess they have my picture or something posted on the gate. I don't know. They're going to give me a hard time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what the guy asked. I'm going to stay at home and watch the game. Go Irish. Me not being there is not going to affect the outcome of the game. But man, that video was going to be something serious. I was going to really go in depth on work on my editing on that one and really get some good shots of the guys playing the game, some good plays, and try to make a nice video for them. Doesn't look like that's going to happen, but I'll be cheering on from Dublin. And I'm going to find something good to video this weekend. So y'all stay tuned for that. Anyway, this is my question and answer. Y'all guys have a blessed day. And thank you for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe and share if you feel the need to. Thank you guys very much.